just don't make sense, and you need a friend. Grab a hand and come aboard. It's a special place called the I'm not telling you the name yet. You just have to wait, yeah. Not telling you the name yet. You just have to wait for the ducks. It's called the William Street Swap Shop. It's called the William Street Swap Shop.
Hello.
Hello. How's it going?
Welcome to the William Street Swap Shop. My name is Zach.
My name is Matt. I just, moments before we went live, realized I didn't have my gloves on. So
Your hands are cold.
You're going to have to take it solo for a sec while I go get them, I think.
It's okay. Your hands are cold. Would you rather do the show or would you rather get your gloves? Do you feel safer?
I feel safer
with
with the gloves on.
Okay.
If you feel comfortable with that,
I'm fine with it, yes. You go get your gloves. I don't think we owe it to the audience.
Lauren, do you mind getting my gloves? They're in my
okay.
office.
If you have to get your gloves, I'll...
Or you know what? I should get my gloves. Who should get my gloves?
Who should go get Matt's gloves? Let us know in the chat. Matt, if you'd like to go get them, I can handle the show. I have a few things I'd like to talk about.
Okay. Well, Lauren triggers the graphic after we say
it's a
what
deal.
we say,
right.
So we should wait till she gets back with the gloves.
Okay. Well, we'll just shake our hands here until she gets the gloves.
Just keep shaking. And I'm wondering, it'll be funny if she comes back and is like, where are they? Because they're like probably in a drawer or something.
Right. We wore them earlier, yesterday. Where did you put your gloves, Matt? Did you lose them?
I was thinking about all the things I'd planned for the weekend, and I think I just forgot to put them on the way over here. But it's funny because my hands felt chilly the whole walk down the hall.
They're very cold. I'm realizing that these keep my hands warm and protected. You've already probably gotten calluses from handling the emails and all the items we're looking at on our Gmail, hitting the keyboards and the keys.
Should we get the gloving on camera?
Oh, here come the gloves.
This is probably going to be exciting.
Thank you, Lauren.
Thank you, Lauren, for fans of the show. This is what it looks like when I put my gloves on. In the morning when I get out of bed, when I rise, I have my Earl Grey tea.
Just to let you know, everyone, I came prepared today.
I slide.
I came with my gloves on. If you are Turner, Time Warner executive watching this, know that I fulfilled my duty.
I guess
I should not be fined. This is in my contract that I'm fine.
I guess just in terms of like how productive I am as a worker, sometimes it makes it hard for me to like find the time to get my gloves on. So like that's cool that you got yours on.
Well, I work really hard early in the morning and until the late in the afternoon, evening.
All right.
That's what I'm talking about.
Pretend that never happened.
Okay. My name is Zach.
My name is Matt.
And it's a deal.
And it's a deal.
Your gloves feel nice.
Yeah, I feel real good. We want to welcome Jay to the show. He's our new It's a Deal hand graphic man. Today's It's a Deal graphic is brought to you by Jay. It's our new graphic man.
There it is. It's a deal.
There it is.
Nice work.
All right. And
that is how we start the show.
Can we turn it? You know, I just noticed the volume's only like 9 squares. Can we turn it up to 10 squares on the little volume thing? Jay, can we ride that volume up just another square?
Okay.
All right.
We will have a good show today, Matt.
I think it's going to be good.
I'm looking forward to being
it's going to be real nice.
Here with you as always. How is what's on your agenda for the weekend?
Well, I've got a lot of plans with my friends. It's hard sometimes because I have to choose which friend to spend time with, and it can be very stressful for them trying to understand if they've been chosen or not. But this weekend I've chosen 4 or 5 very special friends to have meals with, and I'll be cooking one of them, and then the other one I'll be purchasing at a taco Mexican restaurant.
That sounds great. I have, in case anyone was wondering, a lot of great plans. People do back to school shopping and they buy clothes there. I do springtime shopping. I get my shorts, new shorts. My legs always seem to be growing. I get more muscles in them because I ride my bike a lot. So I gotta get new shorts, and Number one shortstop for me, JCPenney.
Nice. Are we talking cargo or are we talking non-cargo?
Both. Cargo for... I prefer cargo pants, shorts.
Yeah.
I have a lot of items I carry around with me, and people give me a lot of things, and it's nice to have a big extra pocket.
I like to go cargo shorts, and in my left cargo short area, I've got an iPad mini, and on the right cargo short, I've got the really big iPhone 6.
That's right.
And then I get to
'cause they don't fit.
decide between an 8-inch screen or a 10-inch screen.
Right. And for me, quick story, I was on a date once at a carnival, and I won my date a stuffed animal, and she said, I don't want to carry this for the whole day. What are we going to do with it? And I said, well, good thing I wore cargo shorts. Put it right in my pocket.
Nice.
That's what I'm talking about.
And that was... people saw it was a bit of a bulge on the side of my left leg on my thigh, but I wore it. And I also like to wear regular shorts. I like, anything they have. I got to just see what's on sale at JCPenney. Maybe I'll send... I'm going by myself. No one's going to be there to help me pick out my clothes, but I'll send some social media posts and see, maybe I'll post on the Swap Shop page if you like our Facebook page.
Mm-hmm.
William Swap. You can say, Zach, don't buy those pants. Or Zach, you better be checking out.
Get those pants.
Get those. Are these the right size? If they are, take them to the register.
JCPenney I go to every Christmas after I get a JCPenney gift card, and I ask if they're redeemable for cash, and they never are. So then I buy like garbage bags. There's like the one part of the store where they sell garbage bags. Or
You don't like their
AA
clothes?
batteries. No, I think their clothes are fine for, not me people.
Fair enough.
But I think they do a great job, and I've been loving going there since I was a kid with my mom.
Where's your favorite place to get your clothes?
I try to find the edgy places in town. I Yelp,
Like clothing,
urban
certain
clothes.
boutiques,
Yeah.
right?
And then the ones that are number 1 or 2, I go there.
You're a fan of Old Navy.
Absolutely. I go to Old Navy and I say, where are you guys' pants? And they're like, they're right. I go, round the back. I'm like, I'm just kidding, man. I knew where they were. Who's ready to get this weekend started and be pumped about Friday night? I'm so psyched. Everybody I know is going out tonight. There's going to be some
That's right, me too.
serious, going to be some sick parties.
People ask,
Sick.
people ask me what I'm doing tonight. They said, "What are you doing?" I said, "I'm dancing." Do you want to go dancing? But I got to get up early tomorrow, so I said I can't stay out late. So I might go dancing. I don't know, but I might just stay at home and watch a film on Prime.
I know that you love to dance. You love to get out there, move your body, forget about
That's right.
forget about what's been going wrong in the week, and just dance.
Yep.
To the coolest two-step and/or dubstep DJs.
Dubstep is what I like to hear. You bring the dub and the bass, and I dance. I don't even have time. My friends go with me, and it's like when I go to a movie and see a movie with my friends, I'm like, why do I need to sit next to you? We're watching a movie. Like, I'm watching this. It's a one-person experience. And then afterwards, they're like, I didn't really like it that much. It's the same thing. When I'm dancing, I don't talk. I can't hear anyone. I just zone out, dance for 3 hours. The club closes. I walk out and say that was a good time, just like a movie.
And your parents were dancers, right? They were.
Yeah.
You were raised around that.
Absolutely, yeah.
Do you guys love to dance? What are you doing this weekend? Give us a call, 413-961-4263. It's the William Street Swap Shop. I didn't have to tell you that. You've been here. You know the deal.
Well, what if you're new? What if you don't know the deal?
If you're new,
I want there to be a lot of new people. I want to make new friends. I love everyone that's already in there, but tell your friends about us. Get some viral grassroots marketing out there. And if you're new, you happen to stumble upon us, welcome to our show. We deal primarily in swapping. We're swappers. We swap not just your items, but we'll swap stories. We swap stares. If Matt looks long enough into the camera, he might just trigger something in you. You might feel a certain way at home or wherever you're watching this, on the subway, in your car, at school.
Join us.
And he might trigger something. You might feel it and you'll say, "This is the show I have been looking for."
Join Zach. He's wise. Zach is so wise. He has great ideas about where the government should go. There's a lot of bad decisions going on in the government right now, but Zach has got really good ideas. And he's going to run as an independent candidate. Write him in. That's what this whole show is. The whole reason we're doing it. Write in Zach 2016. Yeah,
Cool.
and we basically trade your stuff.
All right, we trade items.
Send us pictures of new items you
JPEGs
might
preferably, but you can send PNGs. You could even send a PDF. Whatever you like to send. TIFFs, we'll accept them. Nothing's too big or too small. And here's our first
Here's our
caller.
first
People call
caller.
in and interact
See?
with us, and let's talk. And hello, welcome to the Swap Shop. You're on live. This is Zach and Matt.
Good morning, afternoon.
Hi.
Hey, what's up?
Nothing much.
This
is-
guy, I don't recognize this
No.
voice.
Coffee.
Bassy.
This sounds like a. At first, I thought this was the human resources person from
Oh,
Turner Corporate, but I got worried. That they thought, hey, tone it down a bit. But no, this is
Yeah,
not the HR person, right?
no, I'm just being mesmerized by Matt's lies
Oh, okay.
right now.
Good.
It happens.
Yes, it does.
What's your name and where are you calling from?
This is David from California, a.k.a. Mushroom Jesus, your old friend.
Oh, I
Oh.
thought it might be.
Mushroom J.
I was going to say you should join a
Yeah.
barbershop quartet and be the guy who's like, just a little bit of honey. Or, 50s group. The bass guy.
That sounds good. Should we all?
What's,
Should we do a quartet?
Yeah.
Okay, so we should
Mushroom.
Who's the
say
fourth?
mushroom.
Hard to.
And then we'll say Jesus, or
What's
just
this-
Mushroom J.
Why can't I think of the song about the moon? The 50s song with like a doo-wop 50s harmony thing.
Let's
and there's
go.
a guy who's like, taking it to the moon. The deep voice guy.
Just say "Take it
think
to
I
the
know
moon"
that.
for our app. Would you mind saying that, Mushroom Jesus, for our sound app?
What was that?
Just say "Take it to the moon."
See, it's so low, the bass couldn't even cut through
Right.
our streaming bandwidth. So what's up out in California? You got a little coastal breeze blowing through, a little windsurfing.
Yeah, it's actually pretty chilly and rainy outside today.
Are you outside?
No, but I can see outside.
Oh.
Yeah, will you go outside for the rest of the call?
I can, yeah.
If your phone works out there, that's great. Some phones, mine at home, the cord only stretches 15 feet. It's hard to get anywhere.
I have a hand outside. Does that work?
How does that feel?
Yeah.
I have a leg outside as well. It's kind of cold and wet.
Is it cold
And
enough?
how I
Is it
like
too
it.
cold that you couldn't, you would freeze or it would hurt you, or is it just a kind of a cold that's like, oh, it's a little bitter?
Yeah, my kind of blowing up, curling up. I can't. Oh no, I can. I'm getting frostbite.
Somebody on the chat just helped me out. I'm
Not
sorry to
good.
keep going back to this, but it's blue moon, dip 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 dip
Yeah.
blue. And then there's the guy who's blue moon. And that's who. So that's all we needed to talk about that.
But it's pretty good down in California. It's my birthday today.
Oh.
So,
Oh, happy
Wow.
birthday.
Happy birthday.
thank you.
How old are you today?
I just turned 22.
Congratulations. That's a great age
Thank
to
you.
to be
Yeah.
it's to be young again. For me, I think if I was 22 right now and I was hosting this show, I would be a reckless person,
I think you can rent cigarettes when you're 22. That's the cutoff.
right?
I can rent them.
Yeah.
Do I have to return them?
You
I
can
wasn't
buy
aware of
'em-
that.
You can
You-
buy them at 18, but you can rent them from like a distributor at 22.
Right. I always thought it was cool. It would be good to rent them and never actually use them. Just carry them around so people see you and think like, "Wow, there goes Mushroom J. Always got a ciggy. He must rent them."
Yeah, but I'm hoping for trouble because I eat the mushrooms. I don't I'll return them. Isn't that what you're supposed to do?
Yeah. Well, at 22, what's your birthday plan for this evening?
Yeah.
That is a good question. I'm not sure myself.
We should ask the
Might
folks in
go-
the Adult Swim chat what should Mushroom
Mushroom.
Jesus do for his birthday?
I was also thinking, we've never done a custom birthday message before.
We have not. No.
For your YouTube page or just the splash
Mhm.
page on your web portfolio.
Right.
Yeah.
You can now upload profile videos to Facebook too, so maybe that's something you might want to do.
That those will be very helpful in my future endeavors.
That sounds
Cool.
intriguing.
Should we do the
Yeah.
initiate birthday message?
Yeah. Do you
Go
want us
for
to
it.
David or you want it to Mushroom Jesus?
Let's go with David.
Okay,
Be a little bit
David.
more professional.
Okay, so this is the splash page for your website,
All right.
and
Yeah.
it's your birthday.
Here we go.
All right.
Happy birthday, David. This is Zach and Matt from the Swap Shop. We just wanted to take a little bit of time out of our day. We knew it was your birthday today, and we just wanted to say happy birthday.
And everybody who's checking out David's website for the first time, go ahead and click around. There's some really cool areas in the Contact Us section. You can find his home address. He's been working in this field for many years, and his voice is deep, and everything about him is just a little bit interesting. I think you're going to be really happy you hired him to manage your restaurant.
And I don't drink, but I think he's old enough to be able to drink now. So don't worry if you see him with a Henry's hard soda. It's fine. He's just having a small drink. 1 or 2 drinks won't hurt anyone. He's just having a drink. It's his birthday. Let him relax.
Lay off of him,
Yeah.
and if you're at the cigarette rental depot, rent him some cigs because he's 22. He's legal.
That's right. Look at that birthday age. And he's still young. Still got a great future ahead of him and many more birthdays. So we say, happy birthday,
David.
That's what I'm talking about.
Thank you, guys. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome.
We seriously hope you have a great birthday, and thanks for calling.
Yeah. Thank you for. I'll see you guys around.
Thank you very much.
Okay. Is there anything?
Have a good birthday.
Yeah.
Well,
Good. We know that Mushroom Jesus, we didn't get to say goodbye, but well, first off, I want to tease. I see the Alchemist on the chat. We've got, after weeks of promising, we've got his special poem,
That's right.
art film that we made. That's coming up. I told him I'd email him when it was coming, and then I forgot. So he's there if he's watching.
Yes,
You're
please
all gonna
stay
wanna see
tuned for
that.
the end of the show. We put a lot of resources into this. I would say this is our most
Yeah.
highly produced outside video we have ever done for the Swap Shop.
And the bigwigs at the network are like, "Don't make an idiot out of me." We sunk a lot of money
That's
into
right.
this
That's right.
poem.
This is not going anywhere. We've put so much money and time into this. I'm just about to sell your whole department at the Swap Shop to another network. Let them deal with you, is what they said. And I said, please just give us a few more days. We're going to have this video done. You're going to love it. And they gave us a little bit of more money, and we made it work. And we can't wait to show it to you.
They said, "You're great swappers. No one's arguing that. But you guys are reckless. You take too much time to get stuff done. Make the poem video, air it Friday night, and make sure it's a hit. Sick of farting around with you guys."
You always need to be more
I got stressed and I
interesting.
grew my long eyebrow hair back because of it.
Matt and I deal with a lot of stress, and I think the best way to handle that stress is to host this show. To come in here every day and be with you. Let's take a look at some of our new items.
Yeah, should we?
Yeah.
We should.
We've been talking about swaps. We haven't really looked at any in a while. And let's see what we got in the gallery. Let's see what we can put our peepers on, our little eyeballs. See what people would like to look at. And here we go.
It's going to be great stuff.
That's right. I'm really hoping
There's actually a new item that we're both pretty excited about. It's had a lot of heat. It's had a lot of anticipation. You've seen the prospective plans, but you've never seen the real deal until today.
I really
How much longer can I build up the suspense for it? A long time, so don't even test me.
I really hope we get a deal today and make something happen. It's been a while. But you know what's going to happen? We're going to have a good show. We're going to be happy with each other. And oh, look, there it is.
There it is.
Wow.
Chelsea, many weeks ago, you remember, showed us the prospective plan for this cross stitch. It was really just a dream at that point.
Right. Oh, a bit of a blueprint and outline.
And
This almost looks better camera quality and everything. Like she upgraded her
Yeah.
phone in the time that she made this.
everything's been getting a little bit better for her. She's got her thing completed. She's got a better phone. It's
That's
got a
right.
high resolution, crystal clear colors and deep rich blacks, and then sparkling whites on this new phone. Must be like an iPhone 6 or some sort of DSLR camera.
If you don't recognize that little fella, that's Eel Hamburger from Fish Center, and it says turn your BS down. She put a quarter. That's what we ask for all images. We ask that you put a quarter,
For scale.
and that's you can see how small that quarter is on it. That's a pretty big sized
Yeah.
cross stitch. Imagine hanging that up at your house or wrapping that around a pillowcase.
I would describe the size of it as somewhere between a personal pan pizza and a small pizza.
Right. Something enough that maybe you could feed an extra person if they're not as hungry as you are.
Chelsea has just confirmed I did get a new phone. Actually, LOL. That's why we're pros.
I wonder, is it Galaxy? Are you going on a Quest, or is it an iPhone, or is it something else? There are a lot of new phones out there.
Sometimes I wake up in the weekend, and I just think about the new Android platform, and the wheels start spinning about all the apps I can develop on that platform.
One of my favorite things, the new commercials that they're showing of the Samsungs, that you can pour champagne on your Samsung and it won't hurt. I saw a rapper, Lil Wayne, pour champagne on the Samsung and it didn't break. Wow. The age we live in. One day, if I ever have kids, I'll tell them,
You're going to teach them how to pour champagne on phones?
that's right. I'll say, I remember my day back when I almost dropped my phone. If I dropped it in water, it was toast. Now you can take your phone with you in the ocean.
What I'm talking about.
It looks actually like in the
I wanna
adult
tell
swim
you-
chat, Chris is proposing the wolf mask for the cross stitch.
Oh my gosh.
Chris
that
was
is
on
a high-
yesterday.
I was going to say Chelsea stipulated she wanted a high quality item only, no crappy swap offers.
That's right. I think that would be a fair deal.
But Chris's mask, as we saw yesterday, is capable of a lot of things.
Not only is Chris's mask really great, but he sang into it, so you have some of his vocal sweat in the mask still. Something for you to recreate, take home, and have.
What would you do? Where would you put it? On a pillow? A tapestry? You could do anything with it.
You could put it on your door and maybe laminate or put some protective cover over it so it doesn't rain on it, and just let people know. If you have a roommate in an apartment, put it on your door. Just let them know. You have noise complaint? Hey, Zach, you gotta turn down that music, man. It's been too loud every night. We're trying to sleep. I'm sorry. Just put the eel hamburger tapestry on my door nonstop.
They'll know. You gotta turn down that music, man. Like the musical LP you like to listen to
That's
of
right.
that musical.
I love musicals.
I would, if you were a skydiver and you had a parachute, everybody's got the same looking thing. It's always sort of a, bright color. Just give somebody something to think about. They're parachuting above you, looking down at your chute, and it's got this sewn onto the edge of it.
That'd be really
There's
great.
so many fabrics in the world that do so many different things, and you could sew this onto any one of them.
And this was made in the USA. It was made by a swap shop fan. It has sentimental value. It's one of a kind. What are you waiting for? What are you doing sitting at home? Find an item in your house, take a picture of it, send it in, and propose to Chelsea. Chelsea,
Swap of a lifetime.
will
could be.
you take my hand and shake it and make a deal? Let's do it. It's that easy. We all make deals in our life. Sometimes people get to a door before me or get on the subway before me, and I say, pass on by. I make that deal. I say, you go ahead. You got there before me. Even though I was kind of sort of on the way and they cut me off, I said, it's okay. Pass on by. Looks like to the left here we have some exit signs.
This is from one of our
Power Swappers
Power
Decree.
Swappers Decree. And I think there's all been times where we say, hey, how do I get out of this place? Where I am right now is not a positive environment for me. Well, this is the first step. Get an exit sign. Put it over the door. You'll never be trapped again in a bad relationship.
Do you know how funny it would be if you put these up over a door at your house that wasn't an exit sign? How much of a hit your house would be if you had a Facebook event and said, hey, we have a party, don't pay attention to the exit signs, they're just jokes, and everyone would comment the next day, great party, but wow, those exit signs really tricked me. I walked in, thought I was leaving, and I walked down into the basement. I didn't mean to see what you had down there. I wish I didn't go down there.
And then you lock the door. Dang it. You love signs. You got your college dorm. You got your apartment. The walls are bare. Everybody says, what's with the bare walls, man? And you say, I'm waiting for the right signs to put up there. I got a stop sign I did in high school. That's overdone. But a
Pedestrian
yield
crossing.
Yeah, no.
Find
I'm waiting
something
for the
else.
right thing. It's got to have at least 2 colors, and it's got to be something immediately recognizable. Condensed font, very readable. I got to have an exit sign.
Exit. Show me the way out of my current situation is what that stands for when you put that up in your house.
Decree's shag carpet looks like freshly vacuumed. He keeps a cleaner
Right.
place than I would even have expected.
Than anyone I would expect. I mean, carpet is very hard to keep clean, and if you have carpet, you would know how hard it is, especially if you have little animals. You gotta keep that carpet clean. It looks like Decree does a great job at dry cleaning it, washing it, and doing what it needs to be done to keep that carpet clean.
You know, Zach and I get stressed. The swap shop, there's a lot of pressure to keep these swaps going, and we need some time away from it. And where do we go when we gotta get our heads straight? We love to go out into nature.
That's right.
We're natural guys. We both grew up around wild animals and leaves and trees. And when the pressures of the swap shop get too hectic, we take it to a special place we call the creek. And, well, this morning I sensed Zach was getting kind of stressed.
Yes.
And I said, you're not yourself. Let's go down to the creek. He said, do we need a guide or anything? I said, no. This is going to be a DIY creek. And, well, we put together a little thing for you.
Here we go.
What's up? It's Matt from the Swap Shop. It's Friday. This is DIY Creeks. And this creek is wet.
My dad prefers rivers, but I prefer creeks. And that's why I'm here by myself.
Don't pay a bunch of money to some expert pro to show you around a creek. Just DIY your creek.
Ever have a dirty day? Just come to a creek and dip your tips in. You gotta talk loud because creeks are loud. You gotta talk over them and be louder than them. Dip your tips.
Is there a wrong way to touch a creek? Nah.
One of my favorite things about the creek here is I can check in on social media and people will know he was at the creek.
If you get bored at a creek, you can just grab a rock and throw it in. I've done it a few times, so I don't even have to look.
Bridges like this one are lame. If I want to walk across the creek, I'll walk on the rocks.
Sometimes we even like to hang out at creeks together. This is Zach and Matt
Zach,
for DIY Creeks, William Street Stop Shop. Thanks for watching.
So, what do you guys think about creeks? Give us a call. 413-961-4263. What do you do in them? Do you touch them? Do you splash in them? Or what other kind of bodies of water do you like?
Some people prefer streams, rivers, lakes. Creek, something special about creeks, the slow moving nature. It's great to just sit and listen to it trickle. Nice work, Matt, on putting that creek video together.
Thank you. That's why I forgot my gloves. I was so in the
It's okay.
in the creek zone. Definitely worth it though.
Yes.
Definitely, probably something people will cherish for a long time.
That's right. A big viral hit, I think. We'll probably start putting stuff on YouTube soon. Keep an eye out for that. Start sharing
Yeah.
it with your friends, people who are not on Facebook. We understand not everybody's on Facebook. People really like YouTube videos. Why not start putting them there? Maybe even get a little bit of that advertising revenue. That's money. That's the sign for money.
Yeah.
Lots of money.
Why don't you add a 0 to that number,
Yeah.
and then we'll start talking. That's what we do. We take the thing.
Something better. No deal.
This is the William Street Swap Shop. I'm Zach.
My name's Matt. Zach.
It's a deal.
We like to play jokes. It's a deal. It's a fun Friday.
Yeah, we spent a couple hours in the creek. I think
That-
there was some sort of waste being dumped down there.
Right.
It's
A lot
I'm
of
not really
radioactivity
thinking straight.
materials.
I mean, there's so much you can talk about in life, and
We could talk about a lot of things right now, Matt, but I think the one thing we should get into, because I do feel once we talk about this, we still have that special presentation, and it is a bit long.
right.
So we should jump right in. We have a potential swap.
Oh, this one's kind of a doozy. So, you guys, pay attention. We got a potential swap. If you watched a few weeks ago, or maybe just 2 weeks ago, you saw our very own Lauren is proposing her trombone for swap.
That's
And
right.
I said, I like that trombone, and I am a swapper. I'm going to offer something on my own.
I believe this is one of the first times we've ever had
Had
to
a host swap.
host swap with a employee swap.
So maybe let's run the potential swap vid first. So as you know, there's the trombone. Here, we're inviting Lauren to inspect what I've offered, which is a Fisher-Price PXL 2000. I've never gotten to talk about it, but this is a high-quality item.
Pull up a
Come on,
chair,
Lauren,
Lauren.
grab one. You guys know what these are? It's the one and only camera in existence that shoots to audio tape. We discussed this the other day.
Go.
It captures it in sparkling 360 by 240 resolution. I'm not kidding, that's a cassette tape. And when I was a child, I really wanted one of these, but they were like $200, so we never got one. But then, as a young man, I found one at a yard sale. And then I shot a few things on it. And I went to film school to learn how to do a TV swap shop show. And I made real artistic films with this where, there were black and white footage of waves. And then I sort of forgot about it. And now I feel like it's getting underused. So Lauren, I invite you to check it out. How are you doing, by the way, today?
I'm good.
We barely got to talk. Zach and I were in the creek all day.
Yeah. I can see you guys are still a little wet.
Yes.
Yeah.
My gloves got a bit wet, and I don't know what it will do to them. I hope it doesn't ruin them.
Now, why does this thing not slide?
It's locked. It's in a locked position right now.
Okay, so I'd have
So
to
you
learn
have to
about
move
that.
this little piece of
Oh,
metal.
okay.
Just slide it over, and that
That's-
activates
okay.
the slide. Be careful not to slide too far, otherwise it'll fall off.
Okay.
So how do you open this? Is there a button that I'm...
There's an
eject?
eject button, like a tape deck.
Does it have...
Matt, how old
Oh.
is this camera? Would you say?
I got it about 15 years ago.
Okay.
And then I would say it's probably even 20 years older than that.
So
I
you've
don't know.
spent a lot of time
No,
with
it
this.
can't be that old. It's probably 28 years old, 27.
Has it gotten much use in the past 28 years?
Not really. I can't speak for whoever owned it before me, but you know, I got my 2 artistic shots out of it for student film, and then I sort of put it away.
So this is, for you, this is, it's like not a lot of mileage on this camera. It's,
Oops.
oh, the tape just fell out.
I don't know what just happened.
Can you
It's
buy
okay.
cassette tapes? Any standard cassette tape and record to it?
Any cassette will work. I would recommend a Maxell. They make a great tape.
I'm not going to try to put this in here.
Oh, okay. You gotta feel comfortable
So this
with it.
device perplexes me because it's Fisher Price, but it seems to be marketed towards older kids, like pre-teens maybe, because it doesn't look like a toy really. It doesn't look like a toy camera.
Yeah, I think at the time, Fisher Price was trying to make a jump into like a preteen market.
Mm-hmm.
But when I was really wanted, I was like maybe 7 or 8. So I think an 8-year-old could use it.
Were you a young filmmaker? Were you making student films when you were in
We
elementary
had
school?
a VHS camcorder, yeah, and I would do some things with that.
Okay.
I would
That
get
was
my
your
little
first swap shop,
other
I
8-year-old friend,
remember,
and
yeah.
I'd put a bolo tie on him, and we'd host a little show in my basement.
Why don't you try to play the trombone? Make
Can
sure
I?
it's working. Yes, you may. Make sure it's unlocked.
Right. Okay.
Sounds great.
Yeah.
Have you taken lessons?
I make the change and tone happen? Doesn't
I think you need to use your embouchure, change your the tightness of your lips to
Oh.
change notes.
It's all in the lips when you're playing on the trombone.
Yeah, I'm set.
Sounds good. So, do you think we have a deal here?
What do you think? Is this
I know.
worth?
How old is your trombone?
I don't know. I bought it in, I think, 2008 for maybe, I think, like $90 on eBay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, that recently.
I was in
And
high
it
school.
works? All the notes work?
Yep. You just have to know how to play it. And you
Well,
seem to.
Yeah. I think I'm into it. What is your,
I
what's
think
your...
I think I'm into this camera.
Well, great.
Well, so it's a
There
deal.
we go.
You guys shake hands, and then I'll join in after the.
Okay.
Say it's a deal.
It's a deal.
It's a deal.
It's a deal. It's a deal. And we knew this was going to happen.
Jay,
Because-
now is the hand graphic time of the show. There we go.
It's okay to for the delay. Shake hands.
The hand is on central time, and we're on Eastern. So in an hour, the hand will happen. There we go.
It's a deal.
All right.
And
Thank you so much. I really
Thank you, Lauren.
Yeah, I
Thank you
feel
for
like
this camera.
yeah,
My heart's racing right now. This
at the
exhilarating.
possibilities.
we're gonna shoot a lot of
Yeah.
great footage.
It's the the adrenaline rush of a swap.
I've
Get
never
used to
swapped
it.
before.
Where's the best place to put footage on the internet now? Is it YouTube or Vimeo?
I'd
is there
say
third
Daily
party?
Motion.
Dailymotion, okay.
Yeah.
Put some clips up on Dailymotion from this PXL 2000. Hashtag it PXL 2000. Get a lot
Everybody's
of likes.
gonna love
Hashtag
it.
Fisher Price.
Hashtag Fisher Price. CCD. I got this footage because of my trombone.
Now, does this tape come with the camera?
Yeah.
Is it
You
is
can
it
have
blank?
that one. I think there might be some
Do you have any secrets on there,
Yeah,
Matt?
but it's
or-
not nothing too incriminating.
just tasteful stuff, things
Okay.
I've shot over the years. But
Good.
yeah, something on there.
Good.
Well,
Well, we should cue the successful deal then.
Yeah, we made a special video just in case, and here we go. Oh, sorry, we were just watching that.
Yeah. Well, congratulations on making the deal. Nice work.
And this is probably a good time to tell Lauren what a good job she's been doing with the graphics right now.
Yeah.
thank you.
Lauren, you're
great
doing a really great job.
job.
Doing my best.
Keep
When
up the
you-
good work.
When you
We
were on
love it.
vacation, everybody missed you,
I know.
and we think that you've been doing a really great job.
It's fantastic work.
Thank you.
We wouldn't have our show without you, so thank you.
Most
Skin it. You want
that's how we do.
to play one last couple notes on the trombone before we say goodbye to it?
Yeah, I guess I could say goodbye to the trombone. One last toot.
Give it one last toot. Let everybody know.
Love the sound of a trombone.
Yeah. It's the sound of the weekend. It's the sound of the weekend coming at us.
Weekend's coming up. Get your hard lemonades. Get ready to have a good weekend.
You want to say goodbye to it on camera? We'll get out of the way for a second. It could just
We'll
Just
get
be
have
you.
a moment alone with it.
Yeah.
Okay.
We will
Uh,
turn our backs. We won't even look.
Goodbye, trombone. It's nice knowing you, playing you, putting my mouth on you. I've definitely filled you with a lot of spit. I'm sorry about that. Now you've got a new owner, Matt. I'm sure he'll take great care of you. Hopefully he'll take some lessons. Maybe he can join a small jazz ensemble. Perhaps Zach can learn how to play saxophone or perhaps the trumpet and join him. Kind of a duo.
The Matt Hutchinson experience.
Yeah. I think I'm done.
Great.
Great. Thank you, Lauren.
Thank you, Lauren.
Congratulations
welcome.
on making the first official deal between a co-host of the Swap Shop, doing it live on camera, having a successful deal.
You know what we should do is like when politicians shake hands and they do it to the camera while they get an award from the person. You know, stand up and hand it to me with one hand.
And shake your hand with
Hold
the
it with this
okay.
hand,
All right.
and then shake with this hand for the newsletter. And then look at the camera.
It's a deal.
Which one is it? Okay.
I think I'm looking at the right camera. I don't know. Jacques, am I looking at the right camera?
That one.
Okay.
It's a deal.
It's a deal.
First staff swap. Thank you so much.
Enjoy.
Thank you
And if
very
I could
much.
just have a moment to say goodbye to my camera. And then I'll hand it over to you. I love you. I was so excited when I found you at the yard sale. You've been really good. I'm sorry I haven't used you more recently. But thank you for being my great camera. And I think you're going to have a great new owner. She's really, seems like a good person. If she's bad to you, just send a signal. I'll come back for you. I love you.
Okay. Should we repeat the same motion?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Got it.
Okay. Great.
All right.
Thanks a lot for swapping with us.
Thank you.
Wonderful. Thank you, Lauren. Congratulations on a successful deal.
If you guys are at home, if that was emotional for you, and you want to let us know, just go ahead and send us an email. We get them all the time. It's natural to get choked up by that kind of moment.
That's right. Touching.
And then we got just enough time. I'm feeling like we're cramming in all this show
That's
today.
right. Got a special episode for you today. It's going to be one of the best. Whenever Matt and I are on vacation, this episode will definitely, let's mark that down in the calendar.
Yeah, best
April
of.
8th, best episode to put on.
And we'll call it the ALK episode, the Swap My Soul episode,
That's right.
because of the world premiere. You know him on the chat. He's a great caller. He's a great artist and musician. He's the alchemist, aka Alk. He made this poem for us.
And this was also put together. Matt and I starred in it, but we owe it to Rebecca Schinfeld, who is going to come back and work for us.
Shot and edited
She
and
shot
animated
edited
it.
and made it. So thank you, Rebecca. Thank you, the Alk. And I think after this video, we're just going to go straight to the close, so we won't be seeing you again. So we'll see you on Monday.
We'll come back and shake hands,
Oh,
probably.
okay.
It's Friday.
Fair enough.
But yeah, here we go.
An eye for an eye, they say, a tooth for a tooth. Junk is in no short supply. I went up I seek in truth. It's out of my hands. I let it slip away from my life. And now it's in high demand. In return I fear a rusty knife. I bear my heart and soul out on the emotion buffet. Power, it's out of my control. I dream of having the final say. And then limbo. Seconds turn to pain, minutes turn to agony. Hours turn to days, days blend into insanity. Time slows to a stop. Hands have fallen from the Williams clock. My blood begins to clot from the anticipation of a swap. Sweat, tears, symptoms of gastroenteritis, insecure fears. I am ill from how frozen time is. I would kill to know. I could die from anticipation. For what? I will have to show once Matt and Zach have resolved this situation.
Hope you enjoyed that. Hope you guys like that. It's going to be premiering in the East Berlin Film Festival later this summer.
Right.
And that's a great way to end the week.
That's
I
right.
feel jazzed. I'm excited.
Have a wonderful weekend, everyone. Thank you for joining us. As always, we'll see you Monday.
See you
at
Monday.
1
Until
p.m.
then,
It's
it's
a
a
deal.